Hey, what's up everyone? It's me, Joseph Cavagnaro. Since SMG4 is retired from YouTube, I thought about ranking all of SMG4's videos. Wait a minute, no. That, I wouldn't say it's impossible, but it would be very, very long. So, instead, I'm gonna rank all of SMG4's movies. I'm ranking these movies on two things. 1. Did it make me laugh? And 2. Rewatchability. How often would I rewatch it? Also, all of this is my opinion, so yeah, take it with a grain of salt.
Disappointment in the game of life!
Number 9. It was a hard pick between Silence of the Cats and Maggie's Destiny. But ultimately, Silence of the Cats is number 9. Before I say what I don't like about it, I want to say that I did enjoy Mr. Weapons as a character. It's interesting to see what Karen and Mr. Weapons were like back in the day, and I'd say it's a very interesting concept. Is it original? No. There are a lot of other media with divorced dads, but anyway, the line from Karen in the shooting range scene where she says, "This man is a bad influence," is an okay line. But I didn't laugh once. It was boring. I also don't see myself rewatching this in the future. Number 8. Maggie's Destiny. This movie is also not that great. Like I said in the last one, let's start off with what I liked. I did like the merch at the end. I also remember having a few laughs when I watched this, but a few laughs does warrant it being ranked over Silence of the Cats. Ultimately, I don't like this movie. It's very cliche in the sense that Maggie wins in the end. Sure, a good ending, but somehow you had a feeling that it would all end up hunky-dory in the end. Maggie's Destiny reminds me of another movie called Thomas the Great Race. That movie's also cliche as well. I guess I'm getting way off track here, pun entirely intended. I really like how Mario found out the other team cheated. Ultimately, what drags this movie down is one scene where Maggie is banned from anything in her hometown because she's a human. The rewatchability is also nil, as ultimately, it's just an okay wrap-up to a background arc.
Right here in Revelation 6, 7.
Number 7, Revelations. This movie's also quite mid too. It's like Maggie's Destiny, but more world building. But instead of winning a Splatfest, it's up to our heroes to save the world. I don't remember laughing all that much, but it was entertaining. I do like how SMG4 is actually a good guy and helps save the day in the end. Also, going into this, you know Niles is no good, but I wouldn't say it's as cliche as Maggie's Destiny. Ultimately, it doesn't have a classist scene like in Maggie's Destiny. Besides wrapping up an arc, it's the Revelations arc, it doesn't have a lot of rewatchability value, unless you want to rewatch SMG4's Revelations arc.
Yeehaw!
Number 6, Western Spaghetti. Western Spaghetti is an okay movie. I do like the whole story about Maggie meeting her hero, One-Shot Ren. I think it's a great commentary on Don't Meet Your Heroes, as One-Shot Ren was Maggie's hero, and when she met him, he turned out to be some soulless guy who fell off and joined Mr. Puzzle's twisted reality. Although the implications of Mr. Puzzle's is his watermark on the envelope, it was nice seeing Dusty again. But I didn't really care for Axel returning. I do like how our Pennsylvanian duck lover is able to find their way out. I also like the ending. Sure, it wraps up on a storyline, but begins a new one with the construction of SMG4's castle.
The end.
Number 5, The End. The End is a good send-off to a great YouTube channel. I like how it uses elements of the great meme reset. I also liked seeing Rock Wizard again. I also loved hearing Scatman's World in the scene where SMG4 is making videos. Another favorite scene of mine is throughout the film, SMG4 says, This would have made a great video. It seems very down to earth from a creator's point of view. Did it make me laugh? Yes. Is it rewatchable? Not really. I don't see myself rewatching this. Not that it's bad, it's just okay.
10 years ago, on this day,
Number 4, SMG4 10th Anniversary Special. The 10th Anniversary Special is actually a great film, and it was subtly foreshadowed. That's what I really like about it. There's a video called SMG4 The Movie Audition, released on November 18th, 2017. Then on May 8th, 2021, SMG4 releases a movie for his 10th anniversary. I like the intro, how it starts off with the intro to Super Mario 64. There's also one scene where the car is backing up, and that's pretty funny. I also like the part where SMG 1 and 2 are chanting 3, 3, 3, 3. I also really like how unique the movie is. Rather than ending an arc, it starts the Genesis arc. Is it rewatchable? If you want to rewatch the Genesis arc, maybe, but not too much. Did it make me laugh? Yeah, kinda.
Quad feed.
Number 3, Guns and Puzzles. Guns and Puzzles is a movie that is really great. I absolutely love this movie. SMG4 made a cinematic masterpiece with this movie. I love how quotable Mr. Weapons. A lot of stuff is leading up to this moment, like the prison break arc, where Mr. Puzzles is escaping his execution. I love the entertaining part where they're dancing and then they escape. The climax is awesome. Definitely in my top 10 liar revealed scenes, and Maggie catches on that Mr. Puzzles might be hiding something. I also love the scenes where Mr. Weapons and Mr. Puzzles are fighting in an attempt to start two friendships. He ends up losing both. His alliance with Mr. Weapons and Toomp, and Maggie, who will only accept Mr. Puzzles if he changed. Did I laugh? Yes, I did. That movie was funny. I remember laughing whenever there was a funny scene. I also really like the end where Mr. Puzzles is alone and he says he will make things right. Mr. Weapons and Toomp are also evading the Death Cube. Is it rewatchable? Yes. I love rewatching this one, especially at the climax where Mr. Weapons and Mr. Puzzles are fighting. And now, only 2 movies remain. If you're paying attention. So, am I gonna pick that one? You know, the one. The number 2 greatest SMG4 movie is Puzzle Vision. It's unassailable that Mr. Puzzles was an important part of SMG4. He desires a 5-star rating and will use the SMG4 crew to do so. How it's played out really reminds me of the episode Channel Chasers from the Fairly Odd Parents. Also, most of the Puzzle Vision videos are really good as well as the movie. There are scenes where I burst out loud laughing, and the song Mr. Puzzles sings is awesome. Don't get me started on the South Park scene where they literally animate Bob and Fishy Boopkins to make it look like they're in South Park. It's almost as if they were actually in South Park. They even use sound effects from South Park. Immersion breaking or not, I'll leave it up to interpretation. In the beginning, there was also another scene I really like where Mario doesn't understand what's going on and just wants to watch Teletubbies. Mr. Puzzles gets increasingly annoyed with Mario throughout the movie, as well as throughout the second half of the Puzzle Vision arc. I really like how quotable the movie is. For example, Mario says, "Turn that back on, I was a-watching that," or Tari saying, "I'll just stay here with Kermit the Frog," or Mr. Puzzles saying, "I got my 5 stars." Was it funny? Yes. Is it rewatchable? Definitely. And now it's time to move on to the number 1 greatest SMG4 movie. And now, the number one greatest SMG4 movie is It's Gotta Be Perfect. It's Gotta Be Perfect is by far the greatest SMG4 movie he has ever made throughout the series of his channel. This movie is awesome. It has funny moments, and it also has heart. So, in an attempt to make the perfect SMG4 video, SMG4 ends up making the greatest movie of all time. The scene where SMG4 is saying, "Why doesn't anyone care when I'm upset?" is pretty funny. SMG3 is my favorite part throughout the film. Before the movie came out, many SMG4 fans were theorizing SMG0 could have returned, but in the first few minutes, SMG3 says, "No, this isn't meme energy," indicating SMG0 had his time in the limelight and now his arc is done. There's another scene where SMG3 and Meggy walk through a hall of negative messages. This scene is so dang relatable. No wonder why SMG3 treated his team the way he did in the YouTube arc. He felt under the same pressure SMG4 felt in the movie. I also love the scene where they make it to SMG4 but nearly drown in the void. SMG3 says something heartfelt, and SMG4 drags him out. I also love the scene where SMG3 helps SMG4 edit his video. Imagine if co-op editing was a real thing. That would be so cool. But I'm getting off track again. Another scene that is so great is the one where SMG4 lets go of the flash drive and realizes his friends are more important than a video. There are also multiple scenes where SMG3 is being a tsundere, and it's pretty funny, especially where the scenes where he says baka. Is it funny? Yes. Is it rewatchable? Hell yes. While it's sad that SMG4 is retired, to quote an Australian-American redhead with anger issues, it's all for the better. SMG4's legacy will have a greater impact. And hey, it also means that the 12 o'clock time slot is open on Saturdays. I just hope Luke enjoys his retirement. What he made present and future, what he makes present and future with the Glitch channel, I'll be looking forward to what Glitch Productions has in store. So, yeah, that's it for this video. Oh, and Luke Lord Wichittle, if you're watching this, happy birthday.